Montag.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh?
Yep.
I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
Let's relate.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn.
Johnny Gunn.
PMC operative. Heavily
Is that his real name?
augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was going to work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. I mean, I knew I was going to do it eventually.
Interpol.
All right.
Who do they think they are?
There's a piece of a broken needle sticking out of her shoulder.
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do.
Bruises on Angela's Gunn's neck are recent. Looks like the killer strangled her and left a partial fingerprint.
Can't trust anyone.
There are cutting marks above Angela's arm. Like she had an augment that was forcibly removed. Yeah, her arm and her legs. Yeah. Anything else? There's more.
Together.
Anything else? There might be evidence at her house. Bruises and marks.
Go on ahead and double back.
Shh.
What about you? You want to talk
I
to
have
me?
some questions for you.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
Okay.
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, cutting the evil out. That's what he called it. I mean, I think.
So you heard his voice.
Yeah, I doubt this
Very
is Johnny
clearly,
Gunn.
yes. He sounded confident, authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
What did he say exactly?
It is time to make you whole again.
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big. The shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe him.
not the face, no. His clothes, he was wearing something very dark, black, maybe blue.
Was it me? Am I the killer?
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
Was it Walker, whatever the hell his name is, the crazy glasses clerk from the antique store?
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat. There was lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty. That's when I knew something awful
Lightning?
was happening.
Where were you exactly?
In the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. Oh God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl came to the big city to escape her problems, to try and become someone else.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind of memories?
Get calls I didn't want. Tickets I didn't deserve. The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams who will never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
Makes sense.
Yes, well, debate is different.
What's your take on Montag? You ever meet him before tonight?
I went to the station once, years ago, to complain about the ticket. Detective Montag is the one they send you to handle the paperwork.
How'd he do?
He did fine. The point is, he's a desk jockey. Look at him, he's lost out here. The cops who know how to catch killers, they're not the ones sent to investigate murdered ox.
Apparently he's 2 months from retirement.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
Good luck. Alright, Montag, do you have anything else that you'd like to talk to me about?
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn.
Yes?
He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an AUG, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
I mean, I have like a zillion stun gun darts. It'll be fine.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years.
He is a desk
But that
jockey.
doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
People hold a hell of a grudge against AUGs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing
And?
the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? AUG or no AUG.
It's not that simple and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power. A reflection of the society it protects.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Yeah, a whole lot of corruption out in the
Well,
cops.
that depends who you ask.
Maybe some protection as in, like, the racketeering kind of protection.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Assuming that Daria is telling the truth and that he was saying weird things like cutting the evil out of her and stuff, it doesn't sound like something that Johnny Gunn, a heavily augmented person, would do. That's the main reason I don't think that it's going to be him, but I don't know who it could be.
Tell me about the victim's
Yet.
husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company.
Oh, of course he did.
Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well,
Murder.
suddenly he's no trouble at all.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene. Let me give you a
no,
very
okay.
important piece of advice, eh?
No, I'm not going to marry her.
Never marry the ones you save.
Alex, maybe, if she doesn't turn out to be a traitor of some kind. Which, jury's still out.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an AUG. Don't you all have to shoot up that new pause shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the AUG removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It reminds me, you know.
What?
There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and AUG removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
I might take a look at that.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh. A fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Still on Johnny, huh?
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me.
It's
Keep in
not doing
mind,
much jumping
I've
at all.
been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
Have there been a lot of murders in this area?
More
I know
than
there's
the average.
drug dealers in my
I know I wouldn't live
building.
here. Not
Cultists
even if
in the
they
basement.
paid me.
You're living here, Jensen. Just keep that in mind. You're standing right outside your apartment.
What can you tell me about the victim?
Gunn, Angela, married to Gunn, Johnny. The department rests its case.
Okay.
I want to help you with this case. To do that, I need a rundown of what you know already.
Help me, huh? You mean like being my subordinate?
I mean like making sure we catch whoever's responsible.
Right. Well, I have a dead body, Angela Gunn.
Yes.
I have bureaucratic pressure to arrest the augmented husband, Johnny Gunn.
Yes.
I have a crime scene,
Uh-huh.
and I have you.
Hi.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Alright, is there anything else that we want to look at? Can we look at this? I can. A ripped out augmentation. Whoever did this didn't seem too keen to keep it for themselves. They just wanted to separate from the body. So it's not some kind of harvester. There's like 3 more pieces of evidence around here? Was I able to see that? Just gotta look around, I guess. 420, man!
Make sure we don't
Would there be
miss
some
any.
evidence around here?
Let's keep looking.
Maybe tomorrow.
I think the murderer might have liked pizza and chips.
Away from the crime scene, sir.
Excuse me,
Could be
sir,
right
I'm
around
working
the corner.
this crime scene.
Make sure we don't miss anything.
Let's keep looking.
There's some crafting parts. Am I missing other things that are here?
Go on
Or
ahead,
is the rest of the
double
evidence like... you know, in the guy's apartment or something?
Maybe tomorrow.
Do you have a press pass?
You did see something, right?
Is she,
Could be
reporter?
right around the corner.
Can I not, like, look at that? Huh.
Go on ahead, double back.
Hold it together.
Anything else I want to say to Daria before
I
I
have
leave?
some questions for you.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
No.
I'm gonna do...
Good luck.
At the crime scene. So there has to be more around here. What am I missing? These things are, like, in my way. It's fun, like, thinking that they're something and then they, like, aren't something.
Make sure
Could
we
there be
don't miss anything.
something... Could there be something up here?
Best to be careful.
Don't worry, I'm careful.
Make sure we don't miss anything.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Is this part of the crime scene?
did see something, right?
Very strange that. Up there, maybe? No, I don't think I can get up there. Exhaust all evidence. There has to be more around here, right?
Go on ahead and double back.
They like specifically said the evidence at the crime scene in the little like blurb. But I'm not seeing anything else. Ah. EMP fragment. A fragment found near Angela Gunn's body looks like it came from an EMP used primarily to disable electronics. Did I see this? No, I didn't. Okay, so there are still more things here.
You did see something, right?
God, you're... Listen, guy, your whistling is just the worst.
Can't trust anyone. Go on ahead and double back.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
This is pretty much like what a real cop does, right? They have to like wander around the crime scene a whole bunch, try to find something. This is what like the CSI people
Make sure
do.
we don't miss anything.
See, this is the real CSI right here, not the like the cool electronics and shit, like weird hollow things that they use in the stupid show. This is the real CSI.
Go on ahead. and double
Wandering
back.
around.
Let's keep looking.
There it is. She was a reporter. Wandering around, trying to find... Oh, broken glasses. Is that it? Is that all the evidence? Yep, it's all the evidence. Let me look at the evidence real quick. Mostly this. I just want to see if there's anything in the back. Nope. Alright, anything else I want to talk to the guy about?
Enjoying yourself, detective.
I have more things to talk about.
Let's talk about the case.
All right.
I got
so
more
talk.
evidence.
Something about the crime scene doesn't sit right.
Okay. What about it?
It's not Nog, for one thing. Because if it was, they wouldn't have used an EMP.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
I found this piece of glass near the body. Pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city.
Was it
There's
Walker?
bound to be broken
You know who wears glasses? Walker. Walker wears glasses.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Okay, enlighten me. We care about this... why?
Angela Gunn was a journalist. Maybe this is work-related. Maybe she uncovered something she wasn't supposed to.
Maybe. I don't know.
You're so helpful. Alright.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
So, she did say that there was lightning. That would explain
Maybe.
the EMP.
I have some questions for you.
Anything else I can ask her real quick?
I will cooperate.
And then I'll leave because I think
You
I'm done
have
here.
promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
No. Okay. Alright. I have all of the evidence. It's time to go to... this. I want to go in here, so I just need to go up to the center one. Okay. That's where we're going.
Could be
Excuse me.
right around the corner.
Excuse me. Excuse me.